my name is Akeem, and my team members are Emmanuel Ibem, uh, Kiriti Aria, Bibek Dangana, and Aragia Bata. In this project, we designed a database for a hospital personnel management system. And this is the updates from the project one that we started earlier. So in the department has various service entities, which are the emergency response, delivery services, diagnostics, testing, billing, and then scheduled deliveries. And now I'm gonna pass it on to Vivek Dangana to talk about the relationship types.
Okay, so the first ER diagram, when you draw the ER diagram in the beginning, there was some incompatible things. So first thing we did was change the relationship type over here. Over here it was like 1 to N relationship in department to patient. So we changed that into M to N type relationship, and then we also add some primary key for these entities type. And basically it was like these were the major update for the ER diagram. And I think, yeah, basically we add some primary key and we change the relationship type from 1 to N to M to N. So now I'm calling my friend to talk about entity type and relationship type. Emmanuel.
Okay. So we have 10 entities in total in our database management system. We have patients, which has a couple of attributes: the job entity, hospital, employee. The patient's record is a weak entity because it solely depends on the patient, so it cannot exist without the patient. And then we have like the emergency response, delivery services, diagnostic testing, billing, and scheduled surgeries entities. So down here, we kind of defined the relationships between these entities as shown on our ER diagram. And as we've previously already explained, that's pretty much the mapping. We modified a couple of relationships for logical reasons so that it could be logically compatible and kind of make our mapping our relationship schema make more sense. I will pass the mic to my friend Kriti to show us the relational schema mapping.
Yeah, so the relationship schema mapping, if we start with the first one, patient admitted in hospital. So what we're doing here is basically doing one-to-one relational mapping. So we are putting the primary key of hospital, which is the one in the relationship, and using it as a foreign key and putting it in the end part, which is the patient. So, and if we see in the diagram here, for the patient and then the hospital, so the hospital name, which is a primary key of the hospital, has a foreign key in patient as its name, and this continues for all the other 1:N relationships. So we basically have a foreign key in the N in the entity that has N side, and we use the primary key of the entity that has a 1, and we basically map the foreign key to the primary key of the other relationship type. So the only difference is for the weak entities, and then we also have a little bit different way of doing this for the multi-valued, which we see on the office for department. So for that, we have created its own relationship type, and we see here the office name is coming. The office name is basically one of the keys, and then the office is basically the other attribute for that. And we also have a little bit different way of doing it for M:N. We have just created that in this diagram for patient and department, which has a relationship type belongs to. So the belongs to has its own separate relationship, and the two primary keys for the patient and the department come together to form another primary key further belongs to relation. So I think that covers all the basic and all the um, different ways of drawing a relationship database. So I think we can move to summary and conclusion now.
So honestly, this is like only one possible solution. Some of the assumption we have used is for M is to N and 1:1 relationship. We are using foreign key, but we could have used merge relationship or other kind of approach too. And for M is to N relationship, we could not use foreign key. That's why we are just adding one extra entity type. So about the project, in the first phase, we draw the ER diagram, and in the second phase, we modified those ER diagram to change some relationship and add some entity type. Then we also made some relation schema diagram. So on the third part of the project, we are planning to implement this in my SQL database. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.